Bonjour, beautiful people, and welcome to my voice notes. My apologies for my tardy response. It's been, again, a good minute since my last voice note, but it is for the greater good. I was busy this summer getting you those juicy and enriching stories, which I will share with you later in September. Dum dum dum. But how was your summer? Did you relax? Did you discover something new? If anything of relevance, please do leave us a voice note. I would love to share it. So, what's new? I got to chat with our friends at Monocle in London for their The Stack segment, which I believe is coming out very soon. So do keep an eye out for it. I will for sure share it on our Instagram. What are we going to be talking about? We're talking about Kioskothek. We're talking about Are We On Air?
Kioskothek, we're going to be talking about music because you have very good taste. I know that.
Okay.
Well, I think you do.
Is this my fourth time in here? I love this studio. I wish we had a little studio like this.
I'm curious to visit because you have a podcast area.
Yeah, we do.
Amazing.
See, when is it coming out?
Very well, because of you might be on the magazine, so I will wait a little bit. So
okay,
maybe in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that.
All right. Stay tuned. I'm here in beautiful Parigi, aka Paris, because I got to interview the Hollywood superstar and multi-hyphenate artist that is Matt Dillon. Yes, that is the Matt Dillon. Not only is he so well versed in music, especially Afro-Cuban jazz, which you will hear all about very soon, but is also a painter and has an exhibition opening this Saturday. The show is called Saints and Rascals in Paris in the Marais at the Gallery Rutkowski 68. And if you can make it this Saturday, do swing by and say hello from me.
Everybody on the team was a graffiti artist. And there was one team called the Booty Spankers. And nobody could beat them. We couldn't beat them ever. Our team was called Escadrille, French. And Andy Warhol and Keith Haring and Jean-Michel used to come to our games. Like, they were the only people that came.
And they would just sit there and watch you.
Yeah.
You guys get full teams. No, people showed up for full team games. Two teams, enough people.
Yeah, it was a league. It was
legit.
Yeah, it was a downtown softball league. Mostly we played on asphalt parks. There was one park on 11th Street between 2nd and 1st. And because it was so small, you couldn't hit a home run. Yeah, because you would break windows. Which is kind of weird. Baseball.
So what, you had to underswing? You had to like not give it everything?
My father didn't understand how you could take power out of it.
Oh, he came by?
No, but I talked to him about it.
Now, back to Los Angeles and landing right on Sunset Boulevard, as we just had an amazing takeover by none other than the uber hip and crazy creative agency that is Mischief. You know, the ones that keep creating viral pieces of content and products. Lil Nas X bloody shoes, the crazy red boots, and the microscopic Birkin bag, to name a few. We turned the kiosk into a scrapyard for the release of the Japanese superstar that's Kenshi Yonezu's fantastic new album, Lost Corner. The installation is done now, but we saved you some trash bags. So come by, pick up your trash, a CD, exclusive Kenshi content, and a mystery Mischief item. Those that follow me here know that I am a firm believer that you can always find the most fantastic jams if you take the time to speak to your local taxi driver, which turned out is actually something that Matt Dillon and I have in common. On a recent taxi trip to JFK, my driver, Mohammed, did not disappoint and brought out some true Bollywood bangers. First we have Oh Ho Ho from Ika Sukbir.
ਰੋਕ ਨਾ ਪਾਵਾਂ ਅੱਖੀਆਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਗਮ ਦੀਆਂ ਬਰਸਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਤਾਰੇ ਗਿਣ ਗਿਣ ਯਾਦ ਚ ਦੇਣੀ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਜਾਗਾ ਰਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਰੋਕ ਨਾ ਪਾਵਾਂ ਅੱਖੀਆਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਗਮ ਦੀਆਂ ਬਰਸਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਓ ਹੋ 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 ਇਸ਼ਕ ਤੇਰਾ ਤੜਪਾਵੇ
Followed by Chunari Chunari from Anuradha Sriram Abhijit. Next we have Dilbar Dilbar from Alka Yagnik. And to finish it off, we have Who's High Suhana, which samples, you guessed it, the Pet Shop Boys. Or did the Pet Shop Boys sample them? On another note, since my conversation with social media / advertising / marketing guru Gary V, new interview coming soon, I started to become more active on my LinkedIn page at Arman'S to share more insights on my business adventures with Studio Noi. One of our clients is the Italian fashion e-commerce platform Luisa Via Roma, which we've done the sound design for, which will open its very first flagship store in the US on Bond Street in New York City. Next week, during New York Fashion Week. Another wonderful client of ours, the Bista Collection, is also opening its very first village in the US, right next to the UBS Arena and the historic Belmont Park in New York. But more on that very soon. Do not forget to follow the playlist page of Are We On Air at Spotify, where you can find all our guests' musical selections and the tracks that I mention here. On that note, I shall speak to you hopefully sooner than this time around.